Good morning, and welcome to the Area Director's Report of the 2021-2023 Biennium, and the final report of the 20th Southern Area Administration. The Southern Area got off to a rousing start in May 2019 with Link Sisters throughout the 7 states and the Bahamas being informed of their new complete roster of leadership within 1 week of the election, followed by new initiatives and the banner platform of the 20th Southern Area Administration, the All-Stars. Area Director Sylvia Perry credits her predecessors for setting the stage to hit the ground running as collective excellence, elevating our friendship, enriching our service. The administration platform is built on the Southern Area All-Stars, a chapter voluntary program composed of an equation that includes alignment, accountability, plus best practices equals excellence. It includes functional requirements in alignment with the national bylaws and procedures that have been outlined in a friendly competition that ultimately determines which chapters will carry the All-Star banner. And one will ultimately be the MVP. A majority of Southern Area chapters participated and met the challenge throughout this administration. The programming team has performed at an optimal level and utilizes education and training in addition to identifying regional needs to service Southern Area chapters. With the introduction of the 5 area signature initiatives, the program team left no stone unturned. To prepare links to perform in alignment, summer and fall programming blitzes have been held for each facet, annually featuring the latest updates and calendar additions to keep facet chairs prepared. The program team also created signature program implementation guides and a program assessment battery so chapters can self-evaluate their chapter's effectiveness internally and externally. The results includes everything from program campaigns and training webinars to our community service project this week, continuing our impact both within our communities and abroad as we tribute our Royal Clusters chapters, service, and founders' mission in our host city. This structure was developed to support our signature programming initiative in alignment with our national facets.
Welcome to the house that links built.
Foster care, connecting threads, and the continuation of our ITS program, One Mission, One Love. Training on these initiatives to date under the banner of our Membership Enhanced Webinar Series has totaled nearly 300 webinars and 217 facet calls. Over 23,000 trainings have been done since the administration's inception to educate Southern Area Sisters on programming alignment, implementation, and service to communities. To support these initiatives, competitive signature programming implementation grants were offered for chapters, totaling over $50,000 to support our chapters. In the area of communications, the Southern Area continued to grow and evolve. Communication methods have included social media, email, and yes, direct mail. The area e-info sheet is the friendship news and notes. Social media mediums include Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, with metrics that rate among the highest in linkdom among the areas. These communications are used to share chapter programming info, announcements, friendship messages, and sisterly support. All of the Southern Area social metrics have doubled and even tripled in numbers since 2019. The area also relaunched its state-of-the-art website and an app. It's available in the App Store and served as an easy resource to access area documents, the boutique, and historical and program information, and more, as well as an online calendar. Be sure to visit www.salinks.org. One of the area's well-received offerings included Access, the acronym for acculturating, cultivating, collectively experiencing sisterly success. It's an online course for newly inducted members only. The goal of Access is a proactive approach to build a better, educated, and empowered Link as they become integrated within the friendship and service community. Chaired by Area Vice Director Vanessa Falls and co-chair Yvette Beckett-Tuggle, the program, like other Link-sponsored leadership trainings, required 100% 100% participation and included monthly webinars and small group meetings with assignments. The inaugural class boasts a cohort of over 80 links prepared for success. To date, hundreds of sisters have been empowered through Access, leveling up their knowledge, their chapter, and the organization at large. Each of the area's operations chair has contributed to the well-woven fabric of the Southern area and beyond. Protocol developed the Protocol Escort Training Manual. Organizational Effectiveness created an Officer Transition Toolkit, Chapter Retreat Guides, and OE Toolkit. Chapter Retreat Guide and OE Toolkit. Fund Development, in partnership with Programming and Communications, implemented successful Giving Tuesday campaigns, raising tens of thousands to benefit Southern area HBCUs. The Ethics Chair kept their finger on the pulse of chapter ethics and training, resulting in 0 complaints in the area and nearly 100% compliant. Another check in the Promises Made, Promises Kept category of this administration's goals was to increase friendship and cohesiveness across the area. And if you build it, they will come. A variety of friendship opportunities were added under the banner of When and Where We Gather. The first was totally experimental. Ironically enough, in 2019, November 9th fell on a weekend, and the first Southern Area's Founders Day celebration was held November 8th through the 10th in Sarasota, Florida. It was met with overwhelming success, with registration opening on a Monday and selling out by Friday. Administratively, we also launched and continued an aggressive celebration of membership. With no doubt you've witnessed the celebration in your chapters, ranging from online recognition of awards and birthdays to the White Rose Award, which lauds individual chapter members for the friendship and membership excellence. The Southern Area also launched Membership Milestone Bracelet. This celebration of friendship commemorates chapter members in 5-year increments on their 5, 10, 15, 20, and 30 years of service. The goal is to get an early start to say, Link Sister, we see you, love you, and appreciate your years of service. The overarching goal was to create a threefold impact in all that we do, igniting friendship, service, and purpose. We even took our sisters on a fun-filled leadership and service trip to Jamaica, where participants could choose a daily track choice of friendship, service, or leadership. Whether it was checking into Camp Links, expanding your leadership knowledge, or engaging young minds at our beloved Watford School, the Southern Area experience across the miles remained life-changing, with something for everyone at all ages. 2020 put a big dent in the Southern Area's ambitious pursuits, as plans for this biennium came to a quick and swift halt with the rest of the world. No one expected COVID to stick around and linger like it did, but rest assured, as links were locked away in their homes, contemplating the future, our leadership did not lose sight of the vision Sarah and Margaret established nearly 75 years ago. Yes, the landscape may have changed, but the mission remained the same. Not only was the world wrought with the pandemic, the fight of their lives emerged for people of color and for Southern Area links. They were right there in the heart of the struggle. As the advent of the lockdown hit America by storm, the Southern Area was right there as Zoom became a part of our daily conversation. Our chapters, albeit reluctantly, flourished in a virtual environment as programming successfully pivoted to provide virtual programming to meet the people where they are, right there in their living rooms, at their table and laptops. The area too joined in the global stage with the creation of their National Town Hall Meeting Series, bringing together acclaimed leadership and experts to empower and inform the masses on elevating their engagement. With the country in crisis, the Southern Area made sure they did their part. From advocacy campaigns and voter engagement to COVID relief, the Southern Area has been there. As the Southern Area pursued the fight on the new battlefield, they were not alone. Partners such as the Kellogg Foundation, Morehouse School of Medicine, and Truist Bank have allowed the area to provide grants to chapters to empower their communities. Thanks to the ingenuity of the area's dynamic program team, over $1 million have been allocated to the area. Chapters were invited to participate in a COVID relief grant process where they could receive up to $5,000 per chapter, thus allowing them to tailor relief projects to their community. This administration's goal was to continue the Southern area's AAA mantra of alignment, accountability, and accessibility. This was done with creative processes to ensure alignment with the national body while maintaining a refreshing outlook. Accountability was translated by operating in transparency on all levels and issues. Accessibility remains a welcome element. The area created a 1-877-LOVE-SA 24-hour hotline. Each area officer has a 24-hour return call guarantee. In addition, each of the officers have established group meetings with their respective counterparts to provide immediate response time.
As chapter president, I appreciate the invaluable support received through the monthly webinars, the awesome and information-packed newsletter, and the GroupMe app. The GroupMe chat for chapter presidents has proven to be very efficient and effective ways to communicate, which I appreciate given the time restraints.
Another continued success has been the Southern Area Boutique. Under the guidance of the Area Financial Secretary, Natil Duncan, the Boutique D Unique branded items designed for links, by links. Through the area's support and beyond, hundreds of thousands of dollars have been raised to help support area initiatives, events, and all things links. Another special area owed advancement is Archive. The Southern area also leveled up in this arena in many ways. The area maintained the voluntary Legacy Will document, which ensures that links paraphernalia is left in loving hands following any member's untimely departure. Also launched was the Black History Museum initiative. Through this collaboration with local Black history museums, dedicated space has been allocated to the local chapter with artifacts and/or history detailing the chapter's contribution to the community. Links chapters have been making their marks on their various communities for decades, and it's high time they are recognized for that.
Southern area.
By our measures, we have exceeded our goal of presenting timely education and support essentials for our chapters. With transparency as the foundation and key factor for success, we have tried to present our sisters with as much information as possible to ensure they are prepared to make the best decisions as chapter members and leaders. The Southern area has been blessed with a dream team whose commitment and willingness to serve leaves me in awe. This dedication has translated to the phenomenal fast track we were able to provide to take our level of service to the next level. Should you get the opportunity, please join me in applauding their hard efforts. We have accomplished so much in 4 years, and 2 years, especially, even in the age of COVID. That means it only gets better. I hope this refresher on the state of the area serves as a renewal of your commitment to serving your communities and chapters through this combined effort. It has indeed been our pleasure to deliver collective excellence, elevating our friendship, enriching our service.
Shabuya, shabuya, roll call. Shabuya, shabuya, roll call.
My name is Sylvia.
Yeah.
They call me 20.
Yeah.
Friendship and service.
Yeah.
The South has plenty.
Roll call. Shabuya, shabuya, roll call. Shabuya, shabuya, roll call.
We're from the South.
Yeah.
Because it's cold.
Yeah.
Southern area is where it's at.
Roll call!